What's your question?
My name is Angel.
Angel, you're going to have to talk up now.
I've been living with him for 2 months, but I don't believe anything he says because he's lied, and I'm not sure what to do.
No.
What?
That's what my thing says.
Say it like you mean it.
You've been living with him for 2 months, and what?
I found out that he lied after I've been living with him.
Lied about what?
He went to LA with his ex.
That's not that far. It's just down there. She made it seem like nigga went to Cabo.
What was wrong with the house you was living in before this? Where were you living?
I'm military, so I live on base.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then, it's one of the military dudes?
Yeah.
Damn. They be the ones, don't they?
Yeah.
They be the ones. Now, can I ask you this before we get started, just for contextual? How old are you?
23.
23. Leave these niggas alone. I'm going to say this before I bounce into my esteemed panelists. At 23, if it ain't perfect, it ain't worth it. I'm not saying that you can't find the love of your life at 23, but that man better be like the second. This dude needs to be perfect. And if it ain't perfect, it ain't worth your time. It ain't worth your stress. It ain't worth your health. It ain't worth your womb. It ain't worth your ring finger. You got a lot of time, and every moment you dedicate to him, thinking about him is a moment away from you building you. You got shit you want to accomplish, don't you? And is being lied to one of those things?
No.
All right. Anybody else?
I just think you settling for bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody lies to you within 2 months, like a lie like that, you're not invested. I mean, it's 2 months. Move the fuck on. There's people that want, man, look.
I just say this.
What you allow, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit. He here?
That don't change.
Oh, no. Hold on. Time out.
Hold on. That don't change what I'm saying.
No. He didn't lie. It was a misunderstanding.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
My ex needed a ride to L.A. That's it.
No.
I'm on your side, bro.
No, that don't change what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Y'all be settling for bullshit. I mean, if it's a red flag, it's a red flag. It ain't green. It ain't yellow. So what you accept is, what you pay for your future.
Can I ask you? You don't have to get out your seat. Please don't get out your seat. Everybody be quiet, because I'm only talking to this nigga. Everybody, shh. Do she be lying too?
No, that's a lot right there. That's a lot right there.
So you be lying a little bit too? Are y'all both toxic?
I am, but I'm not a liar.
Oh,
I haven't lied.
they perfect for each other.
Perfect. Kira, did you have a thought?
Y'all military people be moving like lesbians? Because why is y'all living together already? How long were y'all together before y'all decided to move in?
A month.
How much? How long? I didn't hear you.
A month.
A month. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let y'all figure this out, cause clearly, and he about your age too, right?
He's 26.
All right, listen. Whatever you do, wear protection. That is literally your only job in this situation, because you don't want to bring a kid in whatever the fuck y'all got going on. So as long as you can protect yourself from that, man, whatever, man. You 23. Bump your head a couple times. But as a man that's been through this, and bro, I'm telling you this too, because I'm going to be honest with you. If my girl came to tonight's conversation and got her ass on the mic when I'm sitting there, she might not be my girl no more. So I think what y'all need to do is decide what y'all going to do and quit being toxic with each other, all right? Now, you go sit back down, okay? Y'all have a good... I got some card games for y'all after the show. Just come talk to me after the show. he already got... I knew I liked you. See, I gave him a fair shot. G, what was rule number one? What was the rule, G?
If you came
with a toxic nigga. Don't shout out toxic nigga.
All right, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, I'm Tasha. I'm sorry. Hey, ladies. What if your baby daddy is about to be homeless? Should you let him stay with you? Wait, hold up.
Oh, no, there's more to the story.
Hold up. I am asking on behalf of my sister.
Okay.
She is here tonight.
Does he fix shit around the house?
He can't fix a flat.
He don't mow no grass.
However, they do co-parent to a daughter who's getting ready to go to college. And so because there's going to be an open space, he's trying to slide back in. He is a diagnosed sociopathic narcissist.
Oh, no. He got ASPD and MPD. I don't know about that.
And she doesn't want to tarnish the relationship with her daughter. And that is why she's a little bit unsure if she should let him move back in.
And he's diagnosed like it's written.
Yeah, it's on paper.
They're not intimate.
No.
Okay.
I
And
mean, he's intimate with the rest of the world, but no.
Do she got a boyfriend or a husband or anything?
At this time, you know, she's checking her options.
She won't be if she got a nigga living with her. You know what I'm saying? Kira, what's your first thought?
Day after day, seems like I push again. My first thought is people who have nothing to lose should not hang out with people who have something to lose, because the people who have nothing to lose will lose your shit for you. This is a grown man, grown, to have a college-age daughter. What has he done in
He's
his life?
57.
57 years old. What has this 57-year-old man done in his life to be facing homelessness at this big age? Now, this is not the space for judgment, because life be life and the economy is shit right now. But one thing that I know about God is sometimes he wants you on your ass so you could learn a lesson. Sometimes you got to get out God's way and let people experience whatever hardship that they're supposed to be experiencing, or that hardship is going to trickle on to you. Homelessness might be the exact circumstances this man needs right now to be a better person in life for whatever he has coming for him. And if your sister decides that she wants to interfere with that plan, then she's going to be in a box with him under a bridge.
Lance, you think she should let her baby... I mean, he about to be homeless, you know?
I mean, at 57, you got to have a friend that's not your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, I mean, one thing about a nigga, we're going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? At 57, if you can't figure that out, no. My answer is no.
And here's the thing. If my option is going back to my baby mamas, that probably means I don't have a lot of friends. That probably means I don't have a lot of family. And that probably means that the way I've negotiated my relationships is poor. So what makes you think that this situation is going to work out well? There's a reason that they're not together. They probably haven't had a good relationship. And so I think the safer thing is to not do that. And does he take showers at least?
I mean, he well groomed and stuff.
Yeah, so
but
what,
you know,
what is he going to do? Like, I can see if he was going to fix some shit around the house, but what the fuck else is he going to do?
I mean, every conversation you have with him, if you're a lady, he lead with, I'm a pilot. He really is, though.
Oh, he fly planes?
But he broke.
But then, too, has there ever been a point where he held her down?
No.
Shit.
How did he get homeless?
He manages money really badly. Really badly. You know, he's dabbled in using the excess social to get an $80,000 loan.
Nah, fuck that. Mike, what's up?
So on today's episode of Drew a Picasso, not you, this is the sister. This is the ship that has sailed. That ship has sailed. You're here. You're on land, but the ship, I don't know what that was like live-in ship, relationship, co-parentship, all of them ships are sailed. This daughter's going to college. So are her feelings. So are her feelings. She could be daddy's little girl all he wants, but no. Unless, like myself, you're a capitalist opportunist. If so, you should dial 619-372-3700. The state of California will give you like $4,500 a month for sober living. And you should accept him in your house as a sober living. You said he has all of these diagnoses. They come with pills. That's $4,500 a month. He's 57. He's 5 years away from Social Security. That's like $18,000 a year. Talk to me after. Talk to me after, and we can put together a business plan.
I got.
Thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Thank you for your question. He said that ship has sailed. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
Good evening. My name is Janina. My question is, what do you do about people that have had affairs with a coworker and still work together? What are some boundaries that can be placed? Should they even work there anymore? This is a question for my sister who could not be here tonight.
So, hold on. So, okay. She's in a relationship.
She's married.
Okay. She's married to a person that had an affair at work
Yes.
where they spend the majority of their time,
Yes.
and they probably work closely with that person, and they see him every day, and they have a reason to continue to talk to him. And if they was doing something in the bake room, your sister would never know.
Correct.
Okay. So the question is, in this situation, what boundaries should your sister place there so that he wouldn't be irresponsible with his dick at work?
Yes.
What's your thoughts?
It's giving body camera. It's giving body camera, 90-day body camera policy. We can go overt, covert. We'll have the jacket or the little collar one in the brooch, but somebody's on TV.
Hey, don't they got that little, all right, don't they got that little lock thing? The dick lock? Y'all ever seen that dick lock? It's like a belt niggas wear. And when you wearing it, you can't get hard. Y'all seen it? It's a dick lock, and then you got the key. A chastity belt, a male chastity belt. All right, my bro. Hold on. You would never do it. But if you did, like if you did cheat on your girl, and she was like, hey, you got to wear this shit when you out the house for like 60 days, you on probation, but you really love her, would you? she said,
You're gonna have them beefing tonight. Leave them alone.
oh, I'm going to leave them alone. Okay. Fellas, if you wanted to win your girl back, you got to cheat, but she gave you 90 days of the chastity belt. You taking it or not?
My dude ain't put on no fucking belt.
He said my dude won't put on. All right, anybody, seriously, what boundaries would you
Is he
put?
sorry?
He is sorry.
He's sorry.
From what she told me.
And they work in the same department, though.
Yes, they do.
How long have you been at the job?
He's been there for, I want to say, over 15 years.
Pension. Go with God.
I think she just started working a few years ago.
Lance, what's your initial thoughts?
So look, I ain't never experienced nothing like this in my life. But if I did something like that, I'm on the road all the time. My wife would be on the road right there with me. You know what I'm saying? For this situation, I would show her my what you get, like a schedule. Do you know when the breaks? Do you know when you take breaks or lunch breaks? I would call her on every lunch break. He's a slave to proving that he's changed his ways and he's faithful. So for me, I would just do everything in my power to make my wife comfortable. I mean, it's a hard situation because that's how he makes money. That's how he pays the bills. But I mean, when you fuck up, that's your fuck up. You got to make it right. So shit, give me that chastity belt.
Anybody else?
I'll just say this. I mean, I think it boils down to either her or the job.
it is what it is. Like when you violate, you don't get to dictate the recovery process. And that's what it sounds like is going on. But he can hide behind the fact that, yeah, I've been here 15 years. I'm making this money. I'm doing this, that, and the third. Okay, boom. We talking about marriage. We talking about wife. We're not talking about girlfriend, situationship, shit like that. Like when it's that case, it's a very easy decision. My money. But when you married, it's totally different, right? That's your life partner. That's who we supposed to spend the next 30, 40 years with. So they make new jobs come out every day. I'm sure a lot of y'all are on Indeed and Glass House and all these places. It's a new job posted every day, right? It's going to boil down to how much do I love my woman. If I really love my woman, I'll find another fucking job. I can get another job, but I can't get another her. And that's what we got to establish. So at the end of the day, it's going to boil down to that decision. And as fucked up as a decision as that may be for him, as bro said, you made your bed. So you got to lay in it.
And the tricky part about this is that ain't random. And it's way more than just sex. It is this person I was able to talk to when I didn't feel like I could talk to anybody else. It's those random 2-hour conversations to distract yourself from work. It's that I'm coming to you to complain about my wife. And sometimes you coming to me to complain about your husband. It's that when you taking your lunch, shit, I'm going to take it at 12. All right, cool. I'm going to take mine at 12. It becomes this intimate relationship that you develop that even if you took the sex away, does it take that connection away? Because here's the thing. He was willing to risk all parts of his livelihood. Access to his children, access to his wife, access to his job, because HR is a thing. So you got to be careful nowadays. You got to be real, real careful. And so when you're thinking about whether or not you're going to take somebody back, that's why I think cheating has levels. Now, again, I know everybody think all cheating is the same, and it might be. But my ability to give you a second chance depends on how disrespectful you was with that cheating. Has she ever been to his job?
No, she hasn't. He works at the airport, so she can't really go inside.
Don't make her go up there.
No. So, no, because here's the thing. Because some people you be cheating with, they be grimy. Oh, it's so good to meet you. You're John's wife.
I think that's the worst double down in history is when I'm betrayed and then my grief is dictated. So not only did I get my feelings hurt because you disappointed me, but now you're telling me how I can grieve and how to process forgiveness. You didn't control the infidelity, but you doggone sure control your grief and forgiveness processes. So if you made the ultimate decision to continue, then under what conditions are you going to stand on? Because that's how you end up in manipulation. That's how you end up hostage. Because I broke you, and then I didn't even have to say sorry, be sorry, do anything to prove the sorriness. Security is not just more time spent. Don't let nobody dictate your grief.
Yeah, but if he's been cheating and he got a job, imagine how much cheating he gonna do if he ain't got one. That nigga got a whole bunch of time on his hands.
Man, if he's a real one, like Tripp said, the new job come out every day, bro.
I mean, he got a lot of job. Thank you for your question. He got a lot of time on his hands. And that's the thing, though. Changing the job ain't gonna change this man's behaviors.
Yeah, it's not. And I think the most important thing that we have to remember is that you can set marital boundaries all day long. Y'all both can say that these are going to be our boundaries. But if he hasn't learned how to tell himself no, it don't matter where he go. He going to do the same thing over and over and over again. It's really up to her. Lay down your boundaries and the consequences, but it doesn't seem like he's responding to a consequence right now.
I'm going to say this, and this is going to be, this might get me in trouble. Sometimes you can't be with the girl you really want to be with because you married to the girl you ain't supposed to be with. And I'm not excusing no shit. I'm saying in this situation, in a lot of situations,
There's
no.
no justification
No,
in
no,
that.
I know. I'm saying. Sometimes you meet your soulmate married. Listen. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No. Sit down.
That boy came to pod today.
I came to pod because we gonna be real. And I'm not saying that that's not where discipline comes in. I'm not saying that that's not where sacrifice comes in. I'm not saying that's not where you have to readjust your thinking. But there are so many people who married the person they're not supposed to be with, that they don't really like. And then you go to work every single day and you see that woman that gets you. And I'm saying, I don't got the solution to this shit. But sometimes niggas just don't wake up and say, I want to cheat. Sometimes you just...
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
I seen a quote that says, a man will have a million reasons to be faithful and find one to cheat. And a woman will have a million reasons to cheat and find one to be faithful. Because you think that women, married wives, don't wake up every day seeing men that could potentially give her everything her fucking husband is not? You think that there's not a man out there who's not giving you compliments when you've been with somebody for 10 years and they no longer telling you beautiful? You think that there's not men out there who don't understand you and give you sensitive energy? Everybody deals with temptation, but guess what? The first word of marriage is commitment. It's not what you feel like doing. It's what you committed to do. You don't get to bow out on that commitment because you met someone that you caught a vibe with. That's not how this shit work. Vibes come and go. What your vow said.
I agree. I was just potting. That's it. I was just potting. It's just crazy. It's like I gotta drive this Honda the rest of my life.
My boy came to pod today. This is crazy.
We just potted. That's it.
Why would you marry a Honda?
Hold on. Let me tell you.
Talk to him.
Because
Boy, I got a Rolls Royce.
At the time, that's all I could afford.
Nah,
At
bro.
the time where I was in my career, in my life, my status, this is what I got. And then I could get a Lamborghini. I'm just potting. Okay, let me stop before y'all think I'm serious. All right, I'm just potting. That's it.
He joking.
I'm joking. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Antoinette, and my question is, how do you relay to a man that lasts 3 to 5 minutes in the bed and swear he's giving you the D, and it's real disappointing?
How old is this man?
Hold on.
Here.
How old
He
is the
ain't
man?
here.
Is he an older gentleman?
Okay, so when it started off, he was in his late 40s.
Late 40s, okay. Did he work out?
Yes.
Okay.
Was he given grade A level D prior to?
No, he's always been a 3 to 5.
Okay, no, hold on. Does the 3 to 5 minutes include head?
He gives head occasionally.
Okay, no, you gotta give fellas all the time. It makes your job easier. All the time. If you do about 5 to 6 minutes of eating coochie, 5 minutes of dick, that's a good 15-minute process. And here's the thing, you warm the oven up all the way. You get the oven preheated. Now when you put the dick in, it only takes 5-6 minutes. Hey, sorry, Kitty. You ever, we being nasty, I apologize. You ever, check this out, fellas. You ever bust so quick and then you look at her, you was sucking my dick for 10 minutes. What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta rationalize it.
You gotta rationalize. Now, here's the thing. Ladies, I will say 5 minutes is a long time.
I'll say 5 minutes is a compliment. But the deeper question is, how long have you been satisfied with 5 minutes? Because you was doing numbers in your head like you was calculating a refund check, 48, 57, 63.
True.
True. Case dismissed.
No. Conversation has been discussed, and when it went from 3, he'd add another 2 and think that he was giving me the.
That's double.
All right, so I'm just curious, like, how long have y'all been together? Like, how long has this been going on?
She don't want to tell.
No, it's been 11 years.
Woo!
But hold on.
Now,
Kitty, I've stayed because it was love. I ain't went out and tiptoed.
no. So hold on.
Y'all married?
Y'all married?
Not married yet.
Girl.
Wait. We're not even together anymore. So this is for my women who listen, we're
cool.
separated now.
Okay.
But the question is, because if I come into another 3 to 5, how do I have that discussion without downgrading or degrading that this ain't satisfied?
There's a
First
lot of
of
men that
all-
only do 3 to 5. Is that common?
Listen.
Yes.
Routinely 3 to 5?
How many minutes are you looking for, roughly?
I mean, satisfy me before you satisfy yourself.
Okay, hold on. Well, whoa. Hold
You
on.
ever start the party before people get there? You know, light the incense, crack open the sodas, you don't do nothing.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, Kira.
3 minutes is absolutely diabolical. But if the dick is good, 5 minutes is all you need.
Yeah.
That means that he's giving you mediocre dick and it's quick. That's an uncompromisable position. That's why I said, was you married? You ain't married?
No. And it's no longer. But
You better turn into Usain Bolt and get the fuck out of there. And if you ever run into another man that's coming to you with the
3 to
life
5.
is short, sex should not be. If you ever run into another man that is presenting you with unsatisfactory sex, you have to be direct, because guess what? If you are unsatisfactory in the bedroom, do you think a man is going to waste his time keep fucking you?
No.
If you think that he's not satisfied, he ain't just going to spin off? 11 years of faking orgasms. My heart goes out to you, my sister. May the next half of your life look very different. May you have endless orgasms and long, deep strokes. But you gotta speak up for what you want. See, the problem is that when it comes to relationships as women, we love to talk about what we look for in character. I want a nice man. I want a funny man. I want a protective man. I want a providing man. Somebody has to speak up and say, I want a man with good dick.
Come on.
And if y'all don't start saying it, y'all are not going to get it. My dream man is going to fuck the shit out of me. When you are making your list of things that you're looking for in love, big dick, good dick, long strokes, and endless rounds has to be on there. Because you're gonna end up with these nice ass guys with the whack ass dick.
Thank you for your question. You know, I can't defend the 3 to 5 minutes with no neck. If you put the neck on there, sometimes you can get full off of side items. You know what I mean?
Question though,
Hey,
just
man.
not for the panel, but just what would you how long would you classify a quickie being?
Quickie, 5 minutes.
But it's a quality of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have a 2-minute fucking workout. And I wonder if it's her. Because some people be boring as fuck. So he might be calling it in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, he came to pod today. Go ahead, Lance.
I'm just saying, like, you got to look at it at both sides. It takes 2 to tango. You know what I'm saying? If you got one bad dance partner, y'all both gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree.
like some women be dead horses and be thinking like all you gotta do is spread your legs and open your pussy. Your pussy's still fucking whack. You gotta perform, bro.
Get it, Lance! Cut it, Lance.
You got to.
Get it, Lance.
Like she should be trying everything. She should role play. She should show up in lingerie. Like if she got this problem, and then the main thing, if you ain't communicating this shit, of course he gonna think he laying down the dick. You know what I'm saying? Like Kira said, like you gotta, man, I want some, teach me something. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't working for you, let me know.
No
and I'm gonna perform.
starfish.
I'm gonna step up to the plate and I'm gonna perform every time. I like to have fun with sex. It should be a fucking workout. We should both be tired, ready for sleep, and then I'm gonna wake you back up and I'm gonna give you some more. Hey, bro. I'm the best alarm clock that you could have. Ask my wife about me.
All right, what's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Genesis, and the question that I have is, my boyfriend and I, we reconnected after meeting years ago at youth camp, and ever since then, it's feel like things have been aligning in a really natural way. My boyfriend is a widow, like a widow? Yes, and he has 2 daughters. I have 3 kids myself as well. And he often speaks about his late wife in a way that shows how close she still feels to him. Meaning, you know, he talks about her like, "Oh, my wife is still here. My wife is still with me." I see the heart he has and the man of God he strives to be, but I'm unsure if he's emotionally ready to move forward with me because I can sense the weight of grief in him. So no one really talks about being a widow, and he's gone through it. His wife died at a young age at 31. So
How long has it been?
since his wife died,
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
He's not ready. He's not ready, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like he abruptly lost his wife.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he lost his wife, but
I'm pretty sure he's going to be okay with it, but it was with ethanolism. So meaning drinking.
Oh, alcoholism.
Yeah, alcohol.
Okay. Don't change it. To lose somebody that not you just made vows to, but that you became one with, is no one could put a time on what that grief looked like. And for the process of grief, sometimes for widowers, that's what that looks like. Sometimes the only way for me to process the fact that I'm dealing with the absence of this person, my companion, is by speaking about them, sometimes as if they're present. I wouldn't try to enter into a dating or relationship experience with him right now. And it's nothing bad, no slight towards him. He has a lot that he needs to process. And then you said he had 2 daughters?
He has 2 daughters the same age as my kids, and we've been together for a year now.
Hold on, baby. But every time he looks at his daughters, there's a high chance that he sees his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And also the fact that he's still calling her his wife lets you know that he has not released her
He has not.
yet. And I understand that you want to remain connected to him. Now, the only time I would ever advise that is if you really could sit back and allow him to process that. Because that means it may be conversations that come up. It may be certain holidays that bothers him. It may be certain sounds and certain scents and places and things like that. Not only is he grieving his wife, he's grieving the life that he planned with his wife as well. So now you coming in could feel like a replacement of his wife that he's not necessarily ready for right now. Why didn't y'all just be friends? Why didn't we just leave it at friendship?
Well, he's been looking for, he's here tonight as well, but he's looking for a mom for his girls, and they're going, not a replacement. I'm not saying a replacement, but the girls already gravitated to me, meaning they already see me when we talk at the table. We do our highs and lows, and my kids are they're both the same age. Like my son and my daughter are the same age as his daughters, and so everything, it just seems like it's hard to explain because Our family.
It's hard to explain because it sounds crazy.
It is.
Sounds crazy. Hey, you know why it sounds crazy? Because you came into a relationship not ready to serve. You came into a relationship ready to dictate somebody's grief, and it's not fair. It's not fair. You saw a person that was hurt and you came in to help. Love is patient. Love is kind. If love is anything, it's patient and it's kind, and it's not fair.
Hold on. I let him express about his wife. I was okay with him.
It's not
talking
okay
to me.
today.
No, it is. I'm just saying, is he emotionally possibly ready?
Is that?
No. He's not emotionally ready. Because you said something. You said that y'all been together a year?
Almost a year. It'll be a year in July.
Year in July. And then you said his wife passed 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
So that means we talking about 1 year of grief and 1 year of recovery. So at the end of the day, I think, man, a lot of times we walk into situations and we got to take our cape off and we got to take our tool belt off and we got to take our construction hat off. There's certain situations to where he may be a great guy, and I'm sure he is. And he may be telling you, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm looking for something. I'm trying to get back out there. But he's not ready. That's what it boils down to. And we got to be equipped enough to know that regardless of what somebody is saying, they are grieving. They are sick right now. I can't take their word for face value. It doesn't matter how much I come in and try to fix him and be a great woman and all of these things. He keeps harping back on that because he hadn't processed it correctly. And until he processes it correctly, y'all are going to run into hurdles. Y'all are going to run into mishaps and things of that nature because the reality of the situation is he's not ready.
Now, before we go and put a period on it, is he a good man to you?
He's a really good man.
Does he show up?
Yes.
Do you think this is hindering his ability to love you?
No.
Now, the reason I'm asking these fundamental questions is this is different than, and I get it. We got different opinions. This is my opinion. If he was talking about a living ex this way, that would be different. This is a relationship to him that's going to be frozen in time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that it takes away from what he's building now simply because he remembers fondly. I believe it would be a red flag if he didn't talk about her at all. I believe if you had met him in a year and he doesn't appreciate or show reverence for his ex, I mean, obviously his dead wife now, that would be, to me, a problem. So if it's not hindering his ability to go forward with you, I don't know if it means he's not ready. Talk me out of it. What's up?
I just want to go back to Kitty's point about y'all should have started off as friends first, because it doesn't sound like he needed a relationship. It sounds like he just needed support and community. And the part of him saying that he was ready to start romance with you because he was looking for mothering energy for his daughters, you could have been auntie. You could have been auntie. You could have showed up and been a female role model for them without the romance between you two involved. Because who's to say years from now when he's out of this grief, if he's not in a better emotional space, that you won't have to carry the burden that you did not necessarily sign up for because that's the way you enter the relationship. I do think that y'all should have decided, I'm here for you in the friendship capacity because I feel like this is what you have to give right now. And I don't mind being a great feminine energy for your daughters. They can have play dates for my daughters. But the problem we make as men and women is when we see someone that we're attracted to, we think that we're supposed to pursue them sexually or romantically when you're just supposed to have platonic love for that person at that time. This is not the season for him to be looking for a romantic relationship. He may just really needed a friend. And I think that to the point of, if you don't have it in you to carry this burden, because it is going to be a burden to love somebody who loves someone else, whether they're here or not, it's heavy. And if you don't have it in you to go through that right now, say, look, I don't think this is the time for us. I want to allow you the space to grieve and process as you need to process. When you've emotionally released and some more time has went on, then I wouldn't mind revisiting this if we are both still single. But I am here as a friend. I already love your daughters. I've bonded with you and I wish you the best. But I don't think that you sign up, because what can happen now is, say you sign up for this in the beginning of your relationship, 5 years from now when he's over it, you got all this resentment in you. Because you spent the whole first portion of your relationship doing all of this emotional labor, living in somebody else's shadow. I think he needs time. I think you need time, and I think y'all need to be friends.
And you know what? I like that. And we're going to end the pod on that one. San Diego, thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting us. What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, my name is Khadija.
Uh-huh.
And my question is, what advice can I give my friend who is pregnant by an inmate? A little more information. She's a CO.
Oh.
Hold up. We need context. What is it? Hold on. What is he in jail for?
Don't matter. Well.
Fucking a CEO.
All right. Yeah. What did he do?
I don't necessarily know what he did.
How long he gonna be there?
He still got an hour. I'm sorry, a year and a half left.
Okay, we can make this work. How long he been in there?
8 years already.
Oh, okay. That nigga did something felonious. Dr. Bryant, love is love, right? You know how you got love after lockup. This is love during it. What do you, in this situation, what do you do?
I mean, she's pregnant at this point, right? How far along is she?
She's due in January.
Okay.
Lock the baby up too, goddamn. Lock the baby up too.
Hey.
I mean, my thing is this. He's getting out in a year and a half.
Yeah.
They've obviously have had a relationship longer than 10 months, right? Because she's pregnant and due in January. So they've been in relationship. This woman knew when she started dating this guy in jail. She knew his release date.
Yeah.
So that means that she had every intent on doing what? Being with him once he was released. And so if she really feels that way, on a positive note, maybe he'll get out and he'll be able to acclimate to society and he will have a second chance and they'll be able to have a real healthy, family.
What's up, Dimitri? What's up, man?
Let me tell y'all something. Listen. The thing about it is, can I be healthy for a second?
Go ahead,
I
let's
can be
be healthy,
healthy?
yeah.
Jesus. The problem is, a lot of women are in situations where niggas who's locked in other situations all the time.
Yes.
So she's with this nigga in prison. Circumstantially, he might only like her because she's available.
Yes.
So when he get out, that
Yes.
may not even be her nigga no more.
Yes.
That nigga's for the streets.
Hey, listen. No. We gonna talk positively about this brother. He probably been reading and shit. He probably done turned his life over.
Got some muscle.
Now, can I ask a question? This is a personal question just to the ladies real quick. Have you ever fantasized being fucked by an inmate? Okay. That's too far. I took it too far. That gotta be some aggressively fast sex. Like, you can't really get into that shit. You gotta make it happen. That's some crazy shit. Now, I'm gonna give you the best advice I have for this. She there already. And I'm gonna make this larger than just this situation. I just don't want y'all to continue to double down on dumb shit. There are times in your life that you know that you should put distance between you and the man that's only there to distract you. She got distracted from her fucking job by a man that can't even go to the restroom when he wants to. And I don't want to sound like I'm trying to like stab at this, but I'm saying, if a man ain't got his own freedom, how can he be the source of yours? And I wish the best because there's a child involved. I'm going to speak to what he said, though. Right now, you are the only option. You are the only woman naive enough to get pregnant by me in fucking jail. And so right now I have you. Now listen, this is not me villainizing this man. Maybe this man has changed his life. He gonna get out and he gonna, but let's
That nigga ain't gonna. He ain't gonna.
Wait a minute, I was gonna say, wait, Ace, he could be fucking other fucking employees at the fucking job. You can't say this is his only option.
They fucking inmates. What are we talking about?
No! Next question. Can we get the next question, please? Thank you.
Keep it
Hey, listen. This is what I want her to do. Don't tell nobody else. I want her to keep her job. So don't tell nobody else. This is January. We're gonna wait till that baby is. Hey, note to the editor. Can I not release this until after January, okay? After January. All right. What's your name?
Hi.
What's your question?
Hi, my name is Destiny. My question is, am I sick for constantly throwing up infidelity to my ex, but I cheated back too? He just doesn't know.
No, he cheated first. He cheated first.
He did. He cheated
first. Hold on. Contextual question. Yes. Context.
Yes.
Did you have to catch him cheating?
Yes, I did.
So he need to catch you too. Shit. Hey, listen, if I had to catch you, nigga, you gotta catch me. All right, that's unhealthy. Docs.
Yes, very much so.
Docs, what should she do?
My question is, though, you say he's your ex.
He is, yeah.
So why does it matter you talking about what you did if y'all not even together no more?
Y'all needed a good question. I felt like a good question.
But I mean, that's part of the issue. Like, people got to know when to let the luggage be the luggage and leave that shit where the fuck it is. And that must mean that you still want to play to some degree with this individual, correct? You still like him? Y'all still fucking?
No, we're not.
Y'all not? Okay, but you want to?
No.
So why does it matter?
I mean, I still have love for him. I can be honest and say that, yeah.
So the other part of it is, it sound like you want your get back, correct?
I got my get back.
But he don't know it yet, so you ain't complete the get back until he knows that, right?
Hey,
and that's how the niggas still got you roped in because you still care that much to get the get back. You gotta let that shit go, man.
Hold on, let me add this before I get to Candace. Let me say this to you. I'm gonna take this a little bit serious. I agree with what you were saying, but on some real, and this is speaking to relationships prior, there is so much self-blame that I put in myself about the destruction of a previous relationship because somebody withheld that type of information. And so while I get we gonna giggle and shit, but it's like, if you left, and this is if you left, you cheated when you were in a relationship with that man, right?
Correct.
But it's not like you're gonna leave and be like, oh man, we both was fucked up. You're gonna leave, you fucked up, you did this, you did that, you did this, and that man is carrying that shit. No, we fucked up. And I wish more people would be honest about that, because although we are all responsible individually for our healing, sometimes the way we leave people can make that journey so much difficult. More difficult if you weren't honest. To see what you think.
I think a lot of times too, women use their leverage in situations because they don't have anything else to do. They don't have anything else to give, right? Your package isn't all the way tight like it should be. And a lot of times when you haven't healed, when you haven't self-developed, when a man can come back around and you right back where you left him, you'll start using old shit like, oh, you cheated, because you really haven't done the work, right? And so your package isn't actually tight enough to move on to the next situation. And you're saying that, oh yeah, well, I got my lick back. But at the end of the day, when you use that certain thing, manipulation comes in a whole bunch of ways, right? And if you were somebody that has healed, that has moved on, that has really gotten your act together, where you have leveled up to the point where you're not gonna hold somebody down for their mistakes, knowing that it's fake manipulation for that information. If you was really that girl, let's talk about it. If you was really who you say you don't have to blame a nigga for old shit, even though you got your lick back, right? But you really stuck in the same place that nigga had you a long time ago. And that's why you're using the leverage for things that he did when it's actually not even the truth. You will one day, and who knows when that day will come, when you really glow up, you're gonna release that man from an old lie and an old tale, because when you really reach a peak of self-development, you'll be able to tell the truth about what you did, even if it make you look bad, because you on to the next. You got yourself together and you've really done the work. So you're using your leverage in a manipulative way.
Candace, what's up?
Yeah, y'all clap it up. The question asks, am I sick? And I would never tell you that you are sick. But there obviously is still some healing that needs to be done, because you allowed a man to trick you into betraying yourself. And you allowed him to trick you into obtaining the karma of doing to somebody what they did to you. That's vengeance. And that lives in the heart. And that starts to erode the spirit, and it starts to erode the soul. So while it's funny, it's still something that actually occurred. And now when you enter a new relationship and they ask you, are you a cheater? You're going to have to say yes. Right? And so you're going to have to reveal that when someone hurts me, everything within me is open to hurting them back. And it's going to reveal a part of your character that other people are not going to be willing to laugh at. And this is why when you're in a relationship, the unhealthiest person sets the tone and sets the temperature. And if you recognize that a person is willing to dishonor you, the way to get your get back is not by dishonoring them, and it's not by dishonoring yourself in the process. It's really by doing your healing work and learning when it's time to get the hell on. So it's not that you're sick, it's that there's something within you that doesn't know how to reclaim her power, and what you did was you mimicked what you saw. It's healthier ways to reclaim your power. And the last thing is, if a person has dishonored you in that way and you still are communicating with them, you still talking about how much love you have for them, it's a reflection of the love that you don't have for yourself.
You know, you know, I'm going to say this and I'm going to make it quick. You said, are you sick? Which means you enjoy throwing it in his face. And all I'm going to say for everybody who enjoys getting their get back, it's fun until you have something you can't give back.
Hey,
hold on.
Bars.
When you go out there and you fucking on these people in revenge, you may fuck someone who gonna leave you with something you gotta walk around with for the rest of your motherfucking days. And imagine that. The devil done got his get back on you all because you got vengeance in your heart for somebody else.
Woo! Okay, I got a contextual question. Hopefully you want to be honest. How soon after you found out that he cheated did you cheat?
It was a few times. He actually cheated a few times.
Okay, but like the one time, in between the last time you found out about the infidelity, how soon afterwards did you get your lick back?
It probably was, I would say like a few months.
Oh, well, I mean, you just a cheater at that point. But so,
did you feel guilty about it?
I did feel guilty about it. I did, because I felt like I stooped down to his level. So yes, I did.
you know,
So I mean, yeah, there is a level of self-reflection that I do have. So I'm not.
And I just want to say this to all of us ladies in here. We got to be careful of the environment we put ourselves in, because our environment will change us before we change it. And oftentimes we become a product of the environment of the man that we choose. I always say this, and listen, it's going to poke at some people, and you know, it is what it is. But I always say, a baby daddy going to be a baby daddy. If you look at, y'all going to kill me for this, and I'm okay with that. If you look at the baby daddies and the baby mamas, it's usually recycled between the same people. Facts, I heard you. And I'm not saying that to ding nobody. Stick with me, y'all. Because you become a product of the environment you put yourself in. So most men who have multiple kids by multiple women, by the time you date him and end up pregnant, that relationship also doesn't work, and you become the multiple baby mama with the man who has multiple kids with multiple women, right or wrong. Okay? And vice versa. So what I'm saying to us men and women, we have to be very, very, very diligent on who the fuck we are choosing to put ourselves in. Ask yourself this question. Do I want to become the product of him or her's environment? If the answer is no, it's a hard no. And I'll land on this. If you wouldn't want a son like that man, you shouldn't be fucking having kids by that man. And if you wouldn't want a daughter like that woman, fellas, you shouldn't be having no kids by that woman. So we got to do a better job of checking out what product we want to become first, and then choosing that environment that aligns with that.
Thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. While we get in that next question, the 10-second thing is, I think I view it differently. I think you all are viewing it as, I think it's the spirit in which she said it, but sometimes that information can be freeing to a person. And like I said, I know we always have a disagreement about that, but I'm saying, like, if this happened while we were in a relationship, you don't know what type of mental anguish that man is going through, thinking that you exited this relationship properly. Hear me out. Nope. Because, hold up, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to speak my truth. Because, hold on, you left making me seem like I was the cheater.
Hold on.
We he cheated.
But hold on.
And I think this needs to be corrected.
No, hold on.
Oh, no,
Hold on.
no.
You cheated. Hold on, y'all.
No,
Hold on,
we
y'all.
cheaters.
You
follow his leadership.
You cheated. That's my point.
follow his
there
leadership.
You go.
Hey,
He
all right.
cheated first. Let's go down this narrative for a second. He cheated first, right? Doesn't make neither right or wrong. When I'm talking about tit for tat is right or wrong. You cheated first. So when you first cheated before I cheated, you think that I give a fuck about what mental state you were in when you dismantled my heart? When you were fucking dishonest and you were deceiving me? You think I give a fuck about your mental state? You
Look at all
didn't
these
care-
cheat
you didn't
backers.
care about my mental state when you stepped out on me and cheated on me. So you want me to have the same compassion? Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight me and make it seem like I did something wrong. Nigga, you cheated first. Don't gaslight me. And that's the problem.
Hey,
See, that's the problem. When we get our lick back, they can't take that shit, ladies. They can't take that shit.
Don't clock that shit.
Hey, listen. Whatever. More than the cheating, the thing that offended me most about her question was her dishonesty. And I'm a person, I live by this. I'm a person that values the honesty. Now, I get what you're saying, he wasn't honest with her. But I'm saying we are responsible for ourselves and how we move and how we operate. And when you now become the same person that you're now trying to villainize in front of 1,000 people, I don't think it makes you any better. So while y'all were clapping, I get that. But you turned into the same shit. And that's the point that I think we were all saying. Okay.
It's one last thing, because I hear what you're saying, but I do want to say this. Sometimes people are not cheating for you, baby. They cheating for themselves. And so that doesn't mean that I'm into transparency, honesty, but get what I'm saying? Sometimes she might have cheated for herself. So for her to come and tell him, look, I cheated, that would be her trying to say, I'm trying to take a dig at you. But if she cheated for herself to be able to move on, for her own self to feel a certain way or feel like she even the playing field, then that's her shit. It doesn't make it right, but
Niggas
it
take
makes a
notes,
difference.
because if we cheat for ourselves,
Say that's just what it is.
no, we
Shit.
cheat. No. We cheat for ourselves.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
because because I'm not cheating again. I'm cheating for myself.
Doc, I'm cheating
anyway,
for myself.
what's your question? What's your name? What's your question?
Hi, good evening. My name's Heather, and my question is, what gives Guy the ick?
What gives guys the ick?
Shit, I know for me, the ick, y'all.
Like you ever seen too many
Like,
ants
ew,
in a
yeah,
circle
yeah, no
together?
doubt, no
And
doubt.
that shit make you itch a little? That's what you're talking about?
No doubt. I know for me, I got to the point where I became a grown-ass man for real, and I realized how much, and this may piss some of the women off in here, but it is what it is. I realized how much lack of accountability I had accepted in my relationships. And I got to the point where when I started to vet, not even vet, but we were just building our relationship. It was probably like 3 or 4 months in. I don't even remember what it was about. It was something light. But you was the first woman to ever apologize to me. And not only did you apologize, and of course I didn't need it, I can't even say I didn't want it, because you've taught me to know how to verbalize the things that my soul and my spirit wants, that my mind says I don't need because I'm a man. But you gave me the apology. You broke down why you feel like you fucked up, right? You gave me the whole explanation. And that kind of healed certain parts of my heart that I didn't even know was broken, because I held so much space to be violated in ways where the accountability was never taken. And I realized, I kind of already knew, but I realized in that moment, this is my wife. I could have
That's some sexy shit right there. Hey, Buddha. Hey, Buddha, that's some sexy shit you talking about over there. You my woman.
And
my
look,
wife.
real quick, hindsight being 2020, looking back and knowing what I know now and realizing there are women out here who can take accountability to that degree. Looking back at that version of myself before I met my wife, I couldn't have continued to get into another fucking relationship with a woman that could not say, my bad.
Dimitri, do you have an ick?
Yeah, what does it for me, I hate when you meet a person, right, and they try to act as if they're better by shaming who they was with before. Like, you can't come to me saying all this bad shit this person has done and you act like you've never done anything wrong to fail this relationship. It bothers me to the core, because it's like, again, and it goes back to accountability. Your level of accountability is so dismissive that you attempt to honor yourself. And then later you find out they gonna dog you the same way they dogged the person before them, and that does it for me.
I think too, now granted I'm not a man, right? But I think that women that lack identity, okay, when you meet a man, I wish more women knew how much having standards and boundaries will get them. It is the sexiest shit that you ever seen, okay? If you meet a man and where he want to go, you want to go. What he want to do, you want to do. When you always are like, oh yeah, no, it's okay, we can reschedule. Women that lack identity and you just mold into what, I'm telling you, that man is mentally off of you, right? I'm telling y'all, you don't want to be the empathetic Elizabeth, the patient Pamela. You want to be the, look, I can go on and on, right? You want to be, hold me here, the difficult Danielle, right? A man loves when you're gonna test his boundaries, when you're gonna stand up for yourself, when you're gonna have a backbone.
Hold on now. That might be one of my ex, now that I think about it.
Let me tell you that.
Hold on.
They can say what they want, but all them most here, they hold on, we got a couple people up here in relationships, and they with those women because they were a difficult Danielle. They held their ground. They spoke up for themselves. They were able to say, hey, you know what? I don't really like that. That's not what I want to do. And if they tell Dimitri, Docs, they know those women were the ones that stood up for themselves. And I'm telling you, if you are a woman that's just fluid, you don't care what's going on, you have no standards and no boundaries, I promise you that man has already mentally tapped out. And you can ask anybody in this office, in this audience, the women that they want to take down to the altar, that they want to have by their side, at the end of the day, are the women that spoke on their behalf, that had a backbone and that can stand 10 toes down.
Now that's facts. As far, clap it up. I know Ace, you going to come with some shit, right? But just to add on to that, I do feel like that's facts because those moments of Candace challenging me, those difficult Danielles, as you put it, those type of moments, it's made me evolve into a better man for myself. It's made me evolve into a better leader for my wife and for my family. And I wouldn't be on stages like this and in rooms like this without the lessons I've been able to download from them difficult moments. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you on that.
This shit here, man. It just hits all up in here. Right. That nigga talking.
Here, nigga. All right. And guess what? That's been another episode of the Tonight's Conversation podcast. Chicago, make some noise!